Now look, you cannot tell me that the NFL did not want the Bucs to win this game. You can't tell me, or that they didn't want it to be a spectacular film. Watch this. Okay, so we get pressure, sack here. This isn't a play that's supposed to be blown dead. Are you kidding me? Any other quarterback, they blow that play dead. But in this situation, they don't blow it dead. Boom, strip, game. Refs crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy that they didn't blow that play dead. That wasn't even supposed to happen. There's no way that you let Baker fight like that. Any other quarterback, you blow that play dead. Forward progress is stopped. He's not going to make a play. Play's dead.
This video is brought to you guys by BetUS. All your betting needs, BetUS has it. They have a very easy to navigate website. BetUS. If you want to make these plays, make sure you guys make them on BetUS. Even some of the player props, CeeDee Lamb, Rico Dowdle. So you got NCAA on. It's starting to get tight. You got a 12-team playoff. So all these different sports are happening. Make sure you guys get your plays in. Make sure you get those parlays in. BetUS can take care of you. All you got to do, YouTube, 150. Get that 150% bonus promo. They'll give you that on your first couple plays. Make sure you guys tap in with BetUS. The website is very easy to maneuver. BetUS.
Cows win. What a game. What a crazy situation at the end of the game. The whole game, 2 takeaways in that way. Jordan Lewis with the strip interception. DaRon Bland with the straight-up strip. And listen, on that play, like I said, people are gonna say, "Oh, Baker was falling forward. You don't blow that whistle." Maybe it's a blessing that they didn't blow the whistle. But any other quarterback, if that's Dak fighting for the play, they blow the whistle dead. If that's Tom Brady when he was in the league, they blow the whistle dead because of safety. But I guess you can't tell me that they didn't want a field goal walk off for the Bucs. Like, come on, man. There's no way that you keep that play alive. So the refs really irritated me, and that's just the football nerd in me. Like, man, come on. There's no way that you don't blow that play dead. But anyway, Cows win. Cowboys get a big win over the Bucs. Whew, what a game. What a season. To me, I'm at a loss for words for how I feel about this whole situation. There's one half of me that's like, man, where was this earlier in the year? I think that's all fans, all supporters, hell, even the organization, the higher-ups, hell, Jerry Jones might feel like that. But then there's like a life lesson, not to be like on some sentimental type, but like, bro, these guys had every reason to do exactly what the Giants are doing right now. Just lay down. These are the men in them, right? But they are playing every game hard, every situation hard. It's low-key inspiring. You see CeeDee Lamb going out there after getting paid. People are going to say that's your job. 100%. It's your job, CeeDee Lamb. Go out there, play football hard. But we've seen guys packing in. CeeDee has done absolutely none of that. Like 107 yards on 7 catches, 8 targets. He's playing big-time football. He's getting held. He's getting pass interfered. Cooper Rush, and we'll talk about him with our standouts. I mean, him and CeeDee have like found like this wavelength. It's like, wow. And one thing I'll say about Rush, he's gonna make sure that CeeDee Lamb gets his touches. But he's playing hard. This O-line is playing as good as they possibly can. Struggle a little bit in the run game tonight, but they're playing good football. Like, they're playing hard. They're picking up stunts. They're keeping Cooper Rush clean, who's not the most fleet of foot. And I think that Cooper Rush had his best game tonight. So let's get into the standouts of this game. And then we'll talk about the obvious. Will Mike McCarthy come back? We'll talk about that as I get to the end of this video. But I first want to talk about 10 standouts from this game. Number 1, Cooper Rush. Number 2, CeeDee Lamb. Number 3, Maris Lewis-Fowl. Number 4, Jalen Tolbert. Number 5, Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis played, man. Oh, my God, that dude. Number 6, Micah Parsons. Number 7, Chauncey Golston. Number 8, Nick Vigil? Yes, Nick Vigil, because he had to step up from being a primary special teamer to now playing linebacker, and he did a great job. Mike McCarthy and Mike Zimmer, 9 and 10. Let's go down the list, man. Cooper Rush, I give you a hard time. Cooper Rush, just play football, stop fumbling the ball, stop throwing interceptions. He tried to throw an interception this game. Just be a competent backup. Why can't we see Trey Lance? That's Foots. Sometimes I get too high, too low. I love y'all, but that's why you guys love me. Cooper Rush played outstanding tonight, man. Like, you can't take what he did as far as moving the offense, as far as playing on time. as far as not taking sacks. Offense got kind of goofy. Second half, couple field goals, a lot of punts towards the end of the game. Mike started to get, but like that's Cooper Rush's cap. But if you get this team and this defense to 26 points, they should be able to hold a good Bucs team who was missing pieces, missing Cade Otton. Obviously, Chris Godwin is out for the year. But I don't want to hear about excuses. We're not going, injuries. I don't want to hear about that because this team has had a lot of injuries. The Cowboys I'm talking about. Hell, Eric Kendricks didn't play today. But all that said, man, Cooper Rush played great football. He reached his ceiling. Like, he played the best that he could play. And I thought the offense played well. Like, they couldn't run the ball because the Bucs aren't going to let you run the ball. But they took advantage of that secondary. I think they did a good job to win a game. CeeDee Lamb, man, like, what more can you say about the guy? Another 1,000-yard season. He's going out there. He's fighting, clawing for yards after the catch. That one catch that he got interfered with, he catches the ball, mushes the guy to the end, falls on his shoulder, was in clear pain, and still did his thing. CeeDee Lamb is a 101. He's going to play these last two games hard for sure. And you just love the pro in that guy, man. I think that you get him healthy at the end of the year. You get a full training camp with him. He might be an 1,800-yard receiver. He's just that good. He's going to be that good for a long time. Maris Lewis-Fowl, Jalen Tolbert, two guys who I think that Tolbert's role next year should be receiver 3. I still want to try to upgrade him and get a real receiver 2 in here, somebody who can consistently help CD over and over and over again. And Maris Lewis-Fowl, like, you're going to hand him the keys next year. You are. He's punching at the ball. He's making tackles. He's knifing through. Him and Micah are talking about where they need to be lined up on defense. I thought both of those guys did good. And listen, I was wrong about Bucky Irvin, man. Tonight was a tough task. Coming out of Oregon, I did not see Bucky Irvin being this good. And it wasn't just the stuff that he does on the edge. He's a really good runner between the tackles. Really tough, really physical. The Bucs have a nice 1-2 punch with him and Rachaad White. So that was a tough task, and I think that Maris did a good job. Maris and Nick Vigil up in there did a really good job. Chauncey Golston just keeps playing his way to more money. I thought that Osa was really active. I don't even know. Did I have Osa on his list? I don't even have Osa on his list, but I thought that he was extremely active. All in all, man, it's just like a good, gritty team win. It felt like how they were supposed to beat the Bengals. Let's be honest. If they don't touch that ball versus the Bengals, they might squeak in the playoffs and at least make things interesting. So that is how I feel about the players. Now let's talk about the coaches. Guys, I got to be honest to you. Got to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you all the truth. There's been times where I want to fire Mike McCarthy, and the Cowboys still may move on from Mike McCarthy. We don't know what's going to happen. Nobody knows. But I got to tell you, there's something to be said about players who want to play for a guy. This team has not and will not quit on Mike McCarthy. Mike has said it all off season. All season on his podcast. He said it during the offseason. He loves Mike. He said it during the offseason. He wanted to work with Mike Zimmer. I think that you have to bring at least Mike Zimmer back. I want to see how they finish these last two games, but Mike McCarthy's case for being the coach next year is getting stronger because 3 straight years of 12-5. You beat a team that needed this win to get in the playoffs. This isn't a team that already was in the playoffs. The Bucs needed to win to be a lock. Now they need help. Dallas played spoiler tonight, and it was in a convincing fashion. And so I thought that they were clearly a better team than the Bucs, and it's not because that they had better personnel or anything. They just outplayed them and were ready to go, and the Bucs weren't. So you guys tell me how you feel. Should Mike McCarthy be the coach? Guys, we got to understand, there's probably only 2 names that can handle this Cowboys job. Everybody else, it just won't be good fits. Guys like Bobby Slowick, I watched this offense this week. It's okay. Not mad at it, but I don't know if he will be a good fit. There's a few other names, but the only 2 names really, Ben Johnson, Mike Vrabel. If it isn't those 2 guys, and now the fact that Bill Belichick just went to UNC, got everything that he wanted at that job, where do we go? Now, people have brought up, do you make Mike Zimmer the coach? I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the Joneses want to do that. I think that they're going to lean towards keeping Mike McCarthy and saying, we're going to do things different on our end. They're not going to say that, but I think that's what they're going to do. What do you guys think, though? I really want to hear from you all. It's your boy, Fuster King. Thank you all so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Cows win. Cows win. I'll never apologize for a Cowboys win. We're picking pick 15 as of right now. Got about 20 first-round grades, so, got a draft. Let's go. Peace.